Well, guys, we're gonna be driving her again. So, hey, how's everybody doing? Yeah, if you just watched the last video, you know what's going on, kind of. I tell you, I'm trying to get the truck started. Stopped out here to pick up the Tahoe last night and not thinking. Looky there. The ground squirrels and the rabbits are taking over my farm and have totally raised hell with my trees. And I wonder if I got AD or whatever. So I get sidetracked easily. Might be the lack of sleep. Because a couple of guys last night kept me up late. Anyway, yes. I'm heading over to get the plates for the dually. I'll get some seafoam because I'm thinking we got a screwed up injector in that. Must be somebody out checking their field. So, oh, that's right. I'll get my head screwed on straight. Oh, we stopped out to get the Tahoe last night, but when we went down, I left all my keys at home. And I thought the wife had the duplicate keys to the Tahoe. Well, come to find out, she had two of the spare keys for the dually. And the old 97, which ain't ready to run. I'm like, huh, okay. And I found the spare key for the Tahoe at home in the drawer. So I just had the kid drop me off to get the Tahoe so I can get running around and start throwing money at stuff and and be broke by the end of the day probably. It's been anyway, that's the name of life. You just go and go and go. The neighbor's out washing his car or something. So yeah, go get the plates, turn in plates. Yeah, we don't get to keep our plates down here. You turn them back in, you get your some of your money back. So yeah, I gotta go pay electric, house, and car insurance. And then we're going to see what we can get for supplies to keep finishing up projects and do some welding videos. And I think I am going to build a flatbed for that 97, so I got to get the metal for that. Which I think I want to build it like my dually. So, because that bed's worked out great. And so I kind of know what I got to get there too. So anyway, I guess I'm going to stop blabbing until I got something interesting, and we're just going to try and get the bills caught up and hopefully have a little left to play over, a little left to play with. So, I don't know. All right. Well, you want to put that on the dually? We can drive it. Yeah. Just a second here. I forgot the bill. Let's see. I am done in this town for now. Old lady walking behind me. I'm trying to think what else. Go pay the bills. Go pay the bills. Alright, I gotta. Now I've got about 45 minutes of drive time to the next town. That's the only downfall of living in the middle of nowhere. So, I guess. We're just going to keep it trucking here. Talk to you later. Oh, yeah? Okay. We're down and picked up some stuff. Stopped in and checked on the motor that I've got a good chance of selling if it doesn't take much longer. Otherwise, I want to lose out on that. And I kind of confronted him today. He says, oh, I've got her all bored and honed and just waiting on the rod bolts, blah, blah. Go in and it's just sitting in the same damn spot. And I said, bud, you ain't got nothing done. Well, you know, just tell me you haven't got to it instead of telling me thinking, okay, I'm trying to get stuff done and planning and not having it work out. So he said, I'll get her done next week. He said, it won't take long. I said, all right, I'll check with you next Friday. So I'm like, really? And I tell you, I got, I'm here, son. I got the paint and supplies. Holy moly, guys. Wow, I am way out of the loop. I had $200 in supplies for the primer, the thinners and everything, and but I believe in doing it right. Don't half-ass it, because I'm planning on keeping this Tahoe for a while, because it is nice to throw stuff in a haul and that. So just tired of seeing the dents, and I'll get these doors painted and I got two fenders and two doors and a fender to paint, so hopefully that quart of paint will be enough. And I'm going to just kind of ask you, since it's a metallic, I got the high volume, low pressure guns. I used to hear that you had to have some kind of special one that makes metallic, or what do I got to watch for when I spray this metallic paint? I used to know how to do this stuff, but you know, I haven't done it in 20 years, and a lot of things have changed since I last done it. So and I guess that's the other thing. I got to figure out what size tip to use for the primer and what to use for the paint. So I got a Menards, what the hell, the tool shop spray gun. I don't have the big fancy one, so yeah. Anyway, we're heading back towards the house. Oh, actually the bank to make the house payment. And then I think I want to have enough left over to get the materials to build the flatbed and some shop accessories, and have some projects and some manufacturing stuff coming up to give you guys something to watch here. So anyway, when we get back to town, we'll take care of that. And oh yeah, hopefully everybody has a able to treat mom special this weekend, or that, I guess it's Mother's Day this weekend, so as at the time of this recording it was coming up on Mother's Day weekend, so yeah, I may not get much done this weekend, as my wife wants to go see her mom, which that's fine too. But anyhow, oh yeah, I'm gonna get home. I gotta get going on the dually now. Try to figure out why it's running like crap. So we might make it out to the farm and start working on the dually, trying to figure that out. So, all right. Well, we're in the dually. We're trying to make it to town, put more gas in this thing, but something's not right with it. It seems like she's rapping pretty hard. So, alright. It's supposed to be my luck. I spent the money on it and now it's going to act up more, so. Okay. Okay, I just went and put about 20 miles on the truck. I gave it a bath, got her shined up again, cleaned up, washed out from under the hood because it was just dirty, but it will not drop under 1200 RPM. And if I put it in gear, oh, now that time it did. But yeah, she won't come back down to 500 or 600 RPM. And if I shut it off and hit it right away, I gotta hold it to the floor, and then she stays high. I know you can hear a lot of suction. I got the air filter off because I thought the air filter was plugged, but yeah, I don't know. I almost think I hear something leaking air. Yeah, just shut up. I know I need to put this new oxygen sensor on because the squirrels or whatever eat that off, but that ain't even throwing a code yet that it's not working. So I'm like, what in the heck is going on here? So got it up here by the shop. I don't know if I want to tear into it or what. As long as I don't shut it off, it runs great. But if I shut it off, gotta hold it to the floor. Boy, she ain't happy now. I step on the throttle and it's like, I hear something hissing. I got something's. That's not right. So, all right, maybe we'll tear into this. Start tearing into this. I wish I could put it in the shop, but it's so damn long. I can't get it in there. I know we're supposed to have rain. I can't park it over there. Ooh. Almost smell rotten eggs now. God, I hope the catalytic converters ain't plugged. But if the motor ain't running right, it's... Anyway, alright, yeah, okay. Okay, I've been sitting here thinking about that with the dually here. You know, as soon as I shut it off, it should still have fuel pressure. But as soon as I turn the key, it goes bzzz for about that long. So it's not holding fuel pressure. So I got something wrong with my spider in there. So, yeah, I'm just trying. I moved it to another spot. Just trying to decide if I'm going to tear into it right now or what. I was going to put it in the shop, but I got the doors in there sanded. I don't want to bring anything up, so. Yeah, you know. Here, I'll show you guys something. Yeah. Oh, I want to work on this where I worked on with Uncle's van a few years ago. Right here outside the shop door. But I'm going to show you. Just take care of two fender. I did it again. Two doors and a fender for the Tahoe. I couldn't believe how much that shit cost. Just a second. Just a second. I wonder what it is with Google trying to get something. I haven't signed up. I don't know. Anyway. Okay. Here is the primer. It's an Acme. It's a gray sealer. So it goes, that goes with this F210 acetone. Here is the clear coat stuff. And here is the color. It's a storm gray metallic. And there's the 2 parts paint to 1 part thinner. If I understood that right. So yeah. So now I gotta get this off without damaging the door. I know some of you are probably going, no, just tape it off. No, I'm going to take it off. So, yeah, that stuff there was a gold mine. I'm like, no wonder body shops get what they want, get what they do, and I don't see how the guys that do the $50, $60 jobs, unless they had leftover, is how they can do the cheap jobs. Then I went through truck keys. Yeah. And I remember buying primer by the gallon for 20 bucks. Those days are long gone. Tells you how long it's been since I've done it. Found the key. I think it was the spare to the truck we got rid of last night. Don't fit anything I got now, so nobody's home. I might go start working on the dually. So anyway, we'll be back. Welcome to the wildlife version of auto repair. They're out there talking to me. Hope I don't find something that mice ate up, because I can smell mice piss all over. No way, I guess it wouldn't be bad to find that a mouse made a nest, and that's why she can't idle down, but technically there was no way they should have been able to get into the there. Well, whew, damn. Nice, I hate them. Can't bring on my blanket to lean on. Ooh. Really? That mass airflow sensor is so damn hot. Can't hardly touch it. Well, it looks good. Looks nice and clean down through there. See? I don't know. I don't ever remember one of those being that hot before. I don't see anything obvious like an open vacuum line or nothing. And that's shutting all the way. The owls are talking. The owls are talking. Well, let's see. I guess we'll start tearing into it. Just get the upper intake off it and see what the heck is going on. And the way it's looking, it looks like somebody else has already been in this truck. So I guess I'll go in and get some more tools and start ripping into her. I don't know why it seems like this 97 has more room than the other ones. Oh, that's why, because it doesn't have a brake booster. It's got power assist brakes on it. Something got under my belt. Alrighty, well, let's see. I'll start tearing into it, and makes me wonder about the fuel regulator. So I'll check this EGR too, and all that good BS. I do smell a lot of mouse piss, so something. I suppose I got something, I just haven't found it yet. So, that just stinks. Good God. Smells. Let's put that over there. Okay. Well, I don't see anything obvious, and I sprayed this with carb cleaner not too long ago, checking that out for leaks, so shouldn't be that. So, wow. That's even hot. And there's the spider undone. This truck, when the AC works, the AC is nice and cold too. But it quit working after my buddy supposedly fixed it too. So, there's that. One wire there. Alright, I'm gonna go get some sockets. Sockets, and I'll keep tearing into this thing, I guess. It's a beautiful day, why not, huh? Oh, that don't look good. So it said something about a coolant temp sensor. Well, guess what? I found rust in there. I might need a new coolant temp sensor. Actually, I don't know if I want to pull the intake all the way off. I just remembered I got that camera. I got the throttle plate off, and maybe we'll look around in there and see what we see. So, all right. I must be getting better at it because it hasn't been that long, and we're ready to pull upper and take off if it's going to play nice. Really? It's the gunk I'm getting out of the inside of the intake. Wonderful. Yeah, it's going to make me do that. Okay, it's going to make me take the thermostat housing off. Wonderful. Okay. Different size. Let's drop down 13. Yep, they do. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to block you. Kind of nice outside. Jeepers. I'm kind of laying the bolts over here in this battery tray. I know one of you says, "Oh, you know, you're that far into it, you just will pull the heads," and yeah, I know. But well, let's see. I know I just had gas go down in there, but I don't see anything obvious on why she won't idle down. Well, I might have found one vacuum leak. Yeah, let's see. I don't know. It looks dirty around the spider injector again. That O-ring's not sitting where it like it should. Actually, that O-ring kind of looks dirty and out of shape. I don't know. I find it odd that it sits there and goes for quite a while. It's like it's not holding pressure. And I know I've had trouble with the intake, or appears to be an intake leak. That's where I wish I had the thing in the building. Yeah, I can hook the battery back up. Boy, I don't know. Lots of carbon in here for a low mileage motor. Yeah. Don't ever let anybody tell you working on cars is a clean job. Yeah, I gotta get you guys turned that way. Get you guys turned that way. You guys this way, that way. on. But I don't find making sense on the floorboard at the start it, and just like it's not holding pressure. I don't know. Anyway, put this over here, let it drain. Got gas in it. Yeah. I got a dilemma now. So if I don't set the intake back on there tonight, and I quit working on this, and it rains, I won't have a motor full of water. Unless I rig up something to help deflect it away. But if I take the intake off and the valve cover, and I decide to stop there and not go after the head gaskets after all, I still got a problem. Rains, motor's going to get full of water. So, yeah. Alright, well, I'm going to clean up my hands. And probably get my shop vac out here and vacuum all this loose grit and grime off. And if I want to continue, I got to take the AC out of the way to get the AC bracket loose to get the intake up out of there. Okay, well, I got to clean up here. Alright. Well, I wish it was that easy. Yeah, I got to pull the intake. None of the intake bolts are tight. Haven't found any vacuum leaks. Don't understand why when I step on the throttle it was like bleh. Unless the fuel pump is going to hell, but I don't know. But the fuel pump going to hell wouldn't control the idle problem. So, it's just a freaking gorgeous night out. Well, the problem is now the motor's starting to be too far back there for me for tonight, so probably going to end up quitting and figure out something I can, any plastic or anything I can lay over the top of this. The last thing I want to do is fill it up full of water. But, yeah, I'm getting, unfortunately, too good at doing these. Well, I gotta clean some of this dirt and grime off. I want to pull the passenger side valve cover, and then I can pull the intake out. But on this one, I am going to mark the distributor and the marks. I'll get it rolled around the top dead center before I disconnect anything. And so we know we don't end up 180 off again. That sucked. Yep. So yeah, I think next week we're going to paint some doors and a fender. Well, maybe. Because I got to build something to hold that stuff. And I got an idea. Now we're going to get this thing running first because I got to go after some steel. And I want this truck running to go get the steel. And it's about the time I wish I had one extra intake all done up laying here waiting. But I'm pretty much done with everything I've done. Now that black truck there might need the intake, but that way I could have the gaskets, pull off, go on, boom, done. I don't think I'm going to do the heads. Not unless I find something drastic. I'm probably going to change the plugs. But if I don't find anything with the intake, then I might. I don't know. It just don't make any sense why this thing's running the way it is. Really. I've been looking over here at the computer. I don't see any wires chewed on that. It's just like she didn't want to idle. So, and it used to run perfectly fine and normal. It was just like it was had AC on, like it was stuck on high idle. So, anyway, I suppose I better start picking up tools and get home and get these 2 videos edited up. Well, you were watching. I already watched the other one first, so maybe, I guess, I don't know. Maybe you're watching backwards, I don't know. Anyhow, it's kind of got me going, because, well, let's see here. I'll show you this. Let's see what you guys are seeing. Front of the intake is just black as it can be with carbon. That cylinder's kind of washed, and those are washed, but according to the spider, nothing's wrong. Spider looks just fine. So I don't know. I really don't know. I'm kind of lost on this one. Anyway, guys, gals, and thank you to the new subscribers too. I see I've gained a few more subscribers. We've been viewed over 312,000 times. We're heading for 700 viewers. Maybe we hit 700. Maybe we might have to do another giveaway or something. Then if we can get to 1,000 at 1,000, there might be something special done in appreciation for everybody. So I'm done for the day. I guess I'm going to just quit. So, well, yeah, everybody take care. Have a great Mother's Day weekend again, and we'll catch you later. Okay, I lied. I'm still going. Can you guys see anything wrong with this cap? Let's see. What are you guys seeing? I turned the thing here. See what you guys see. Do you see anything wrong with the cap there? Maybe that might have something to do with the way it was running. Let alone I still got to fix the intake though. But, yeah, look here, right there. Little carbon brush sitting right there in the cap. Imagine that. Wonderful. So, yeah. I see them really close. And just, because that's supposed to be pointing back at number 6. So I'm going to try and roll that around. Well, actually no, I don't know what I'm going to do. Anyway, yeah, I was just going to point that out. There was no button left in the damn distributor. And like I said, I put a wrench on these bolts. They're loose. That intake's just loose. And there, the last few times I drove it, I could smell antifreeze, so it's time to take care of it. Anyway, all right.